Welcome back to Sincere Deceit. Is there a way forward in this factory, or is it going to be in another scenario like that labyrinth in area 4 of Zone 3, in which is going to be an endless cycle of going about place and stuff like that? We do not have authorization to go there, but we're going here, then possibly over here. And in here we have ourselves a cabinet of office supplies, the barrels filled with smoke. No, this computer is turned off. Why would it be turned off? And that one too. Some research notes to activist wall. Let's see. 667 Asterion. Block C, status complete. Reminder to workers, keep Asterion's room temperature regulated below the assigned amount on the sign outside. If he is above the designated temperature, put him into sleep mode, do not let him overheat. Right. Destination Asterion before... So, refer to the back of the file for maintenance times and blueprints. That could be something which we're facing later on down the line. Question mark. Like all of these monsters, have we been up against them? Shelf is full of stuff, stuffed with folders rather than books. Pictures of machine parts. Lovely. Bottles of smoke. Can we take one for our own needs and endeavours? What about this way? Aha! This place is now empty. Lovely. I come second and fifth. Let's see. I wonder if we need to designate numbers with rows. That could be it, actually. I come third and fourth. So, what we need to do is, this one is first and last. But first and then last. So, we've got ourselves a bit of a number sequence here going on. What are you doing here? Something horrible is happening, but I'm too scared to move from my hiding spot. If only I could reactivate the main server, but it's too far away. Maybe you could do it. The computers are on, should be able to give you the code needed. For those, they are in match up to the buttons on the machine. Okay, thanks for that one. I kind of got a gist of it. Question mark. So, buttons. I see, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be it. This is row 3, which should indicate to button 3. And here it's second and fifth. Wait, hold on. Row... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've been mixing them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm daft about... At least you got them mixed up. Like I was thinking that 3 is 3 and 4 rather than 3 is 2 and 5. You turn on the server? Thank goodness you'll be able to access some of the barricade terminals now. Please get the barricades down and make sure Mr. Geist is okay. We haven't heard from him since this whole mess started. Yep, and it's most likely that he is the one who starts it, but then again the catalyst could be us. So... Oh, I thought they were turned off for some odd reason. But it's just the animations reactivating because they are now triggered to be activated. So we should be able to go over that fence now. Like the one in which Jericho went over. But we couldn't because Jericho is like that. And he is one of those... Are you sure about that one, lady? Because it looks like this barricade is still up. Oh, our computer's turned on though. Look at the factory map. Yes, that doesn't help with the fact that we've got this turn off barricade, lowering barricade. Barricade 1 lowered. So where is barricade 1? So could possibly be anything on the first floor, like near the fountain or something like that. But we need to go to 1 in order to get up here, so that's probably just indicating stairs. So when it says barricade 1, what does it mean by that? Like, barricade down is... It's still barricade down in the basement, still barricade down when it comes to the smoke and crystal testing, but where we initially came from, where we had 2 different sets of barriers, one of them has been lifted, so now we can go that way. Through this door, and there we go. That's one set of barricades down and out for the count. Hello there. It's a real mess in here. Mr. Geison's going to be happy when he finds out. Maybe we can tidy up before that happens. That's a great idea. We're making sure everything is involuntary to delete. Sorry, how do you pronounce that word correctly before we can ship out again? Please leave me be. Alright, be like that. Yes, metal is neatly stacked. Now to check on the barrels of plastic. I was going to check on the plastic of barrels. I suppose it's not too far from the truth. Hope these new guys shove off soon? Shove off soon. It would be nice to be able to get these shipments out again. Why can't I read today? What else are we supposed to do? It's not like we can go man the machines right now without getting yelled at. These new workers are ruining our whole system. Well, you gotta have new workers in order to maintain the cycle of the system. The machines run, but production has been halted on all new items. This has never happened before. Oh dear. Let's see, look at factory map. We are now currently in shipping and prepping. So now we need to turn off a blowing barricade. Whereabouts is this going? Barricade 2 lowered. So, okay, so now we've got to go to metal and then control room. And that should be that. There would be no reason why you should lower that barricade unless, of course, you want the factory to run normally. And therefore you would go about your way. You don't need to go that way, but why not? It could be perfectly accessible that way. Metal should be sorted into different sizes to keep the machine mouth clear. And this one, keep the prep room organized to prevent accidents. Yep, and that's the same with wires and stuff like that. Always make sure your wires are tidy. If we don't get metal in soon, our tools and machines will break down. How will we repair them then? It makes my head swell at the thought. Oh, we need this machine to operate in order to create tools to maintain the machine. It's a never-ending cycle. Some guys walked into the computer terminal room. Should we do something? They're not official, so maybe not. Maybe we should. Everything's good to go. Yeah, just because they look official doesn't mean that they are official. Are you done yet? We need to hurry this along so we can get at the Guardian. Back off, alright? I need some time to crack the system on this thing. Besides, Gaius isn't going anywhere. The coward holed himself up in his office. Yeah, you're right. We got company here. Sheesh, let's take care of this idiot. You call me an idiot? How dare you? I'm going to deal with you. Well, you're certainly spectres and a half, aren't you? And that's just our imagination of what they are. There we go, down out for the count. Seems that elements are more likely to be of an effect of them than the actual type of attack itself. So, plastic on those 2 things. Hello. Bye-bye. Right, look at the map. And then turn off barricade. Lowering barricade 3 if things are as they should be. Okay, so now the basement, good. The basement is now lowered. Excellent. This notice reads, in case of lockdown being lifted, please use this available terminal. Thank you for the management. Is there all kinds of lockdowns? There are papers with various computer shorthand keys printed on them on this wall. In the game and outside of the game, if you know what I mean. Just because they say they're official or look official doesn't mean that they are official beings. God damn it, workers. Get away from me, mongrel. This one is hungry. Science man looks like a tasty snack. Oh, for the love of... Hey, you! Help me! Baseball man. By the Queen's 1,000 faces, thank you for getting him away from me. What are you doing down here anyway? This part of the factory has been locked down. Was the security breach taken care of? Jiracho was looking for dead man. The bad men keep getting in this one's way, though. The factory's been locked down because of these bad men, as you put it. Are you here to stop them? No. Yes. I see. Then you should be able to help us take care of the factory. I need you to get into the factory's mainframe computer room. If you can do that and clear the way, I should be able to get the proper security system back up. As you can imagine, blocks aren't the best form of protection, but our main security system is down. I guess they did something to it when they got in. I'm not a fighter, and the floors down here are starting to be overrun by spectres. Since you have a weapon, you shouldn't have a problem. So get on with it. I'll stay here until you're done. This one will help Baseball Man so we can find Dad Man. You mean Bad Man. Okay. Goodness sakes. We'll save up first so we don't have to see that interaction anymore. At least in this timeline anyways. Oh, get a move on before someone figures out how to get to Mr. Gaius. It would be so terrible if that happened. So their boss is definitely a bad thing which we need to fight at some point down the line. There's a vent here. Jericho can get inside. Separate. Alright, you go in. You go through the vent. And then, because we're in... Ah, he is a ghoul. But we cannot... and we can't even dequip it. Okay, fine. This one would like to go inside, but Jericho can't open the doors without breaking them down. Jericho doesn't want to do that right now. Alright. Jericho could go inside this room. Oh, you're projecting that, aren't you? Aye. I wonder how we're going to fight this thing with our thing. Our guy. Let's see. Passion for violence. Lowers resistance to meat. Attack absorbing HP. That sounds good. And I like that. Don't you use anything on me. Alright, that's good. So we can keep ourselves going by doing that. Let's see, you're down now for the count. Charge. No thank you. And then... no attack. How dare you do that? Right, got HP back and then another passion for violence. Good. So using this guy is not going to be as bad as I thought. Got a fortune ticket though. Lovely. This one found a switch. Pull the switch. And... that lifted. Excellent, which means we can take on the ghouls of there. This one can't open this. This one is hungry, but Jericho doesn't have time to eat. Oh, come on, man. Surely you'd want something of the lines of flesh. Why is this... look for another way round. How does we do that? Can go inside this room. How do we get out then? If that barricade was not there before and we got an invisible block there. Okay, we'll just smash it open then. Fine. That is the case then. Ram into the block. And oh, this one did it. Oh, we can jump over it. I was hoping to look at that note. Oh well. Dredger thinks this might say how to remove the blocks. Dredger wishes this one could read. Okay. My blade can't open the door. Oh. Great. Just fantastic. Just what I'd like to see. Not a way forward again. I want to be able to... I know you can't open the door, but there's no other way around these parts. Oh, ram into the block. Oh, okay. And then just... and then ram it here. Okay. That's kind of neat. Maybe I should have gotten preemptively angry before looking at everything. This one is tired and looking at strange symbols covered in scribbles. And let's see. There should be something there, but no. Doesn't know how to open that. I'd like to go inside. Hold on, we need to... okay, go for the vent. Cool. I like that. How dare we play a Jericho? Oh, hi there. How you doing? You must be where the vent is, then. If you're there. If you're situated there. Time's out for you. Hopefully we won't be able to use Jericho anymore, so therefore we don't need to recover our stats and stuff. Right. Go through vent. And then we're back here. Hello. We found way forward. Are you done? Yes. Rejoin the batter. Thank you and good night. Right. Oh, hold on. Burning? That's no good. We don't want to burn. I guess that's why the room was really red. Right. Heal burning. Thank you very much. Don't press F1. Press escape. Hello, ghouls. Can I... Oh. Press that to extinguish the flames. And then we'll have to then... there's a note on the table. Level 2 maintenance. The plastic tank should be checked to ensure temperature is at optimal level. Level 1 maintenance. Skin and pipe should be checked to ensure the subject is healthy and working at 100%. Level 3 maintenance. Material chute should be free of excess debris and the oven is constantly full of fuel. Level 4 maintenance. Computer server should always be running swiftly and defragged bi-monthly. Okay. Flip that one. Then flip that one. Flip this one. And then flip this one. And that should do it. 2134. There we go. That's one side completed. Now the other side of the factory. Or this part of the factory anyways. Now over here. And see what's going on over here. At least we don't have to separate this time around. And there's a worker there, so that must mean it is a Spectra like the rest. That's both of the gear enemies down. Now for my thesis on this guy. He's definitely a enemy, of course. Go down over count, corrupted workers. We've got much to do this day. Much saving and all that. Both saving the game and saving this universe from the impurities that lie within. Let's see what this reads. Do not step on the conveyor belts when in motion. Failure to do so will result in termination. Are you talking about these ones? I just want to see what that game is over. Yeah, it is. It couldn't have gone any better than what it did. Lovely. I love that. No, I'm not going to read it whatsoever. Oh, there's something over there. Let's see. 2 pieces of bad eyes meat and an enemy in here, for goodness sakes. Between the two foes, they can use the blunted blade to decrease our attack power with daunted shield to decrease our defense. So quite a deadly combination those two are. Separate. Let's see what is happening here. You can go through there, go through hall. And then you can push those two. Okay, obstruction detected. Please. Conveyor belt A has been shut down. Please remove the obstruction before normal operations can continue. Cool. Now we can obstruct this one. Excellent. That has stopped that one, which means we can now push forward. Go through here, meet up again with Batter, and rejoin. And now we can go along here safely. Although we can't physically go to the other side along that way, you have to go through it this way. Oh, dearie me. Oh, there's another set of obstructions there. Just when we thought we got through some sets, there's a hole in the... Choricho, we need your help again. With another obstruction. Didn't realise that was the only one. Separate, and then we'll go and heal on whatever I mean by that. I don't know. Right, go through here. The obstructions have somehow been cleared. Right. I don't know how that works. I don't know how all of this works really. How do we disable that one then? How do we actually get up there in the first? Because that looks like a door. We need to somehow get up there first though. But we need to actually disable those barricades up there first so that then we can be able to do that. Oh, you can jump over. Lovely. Excellent, excellent. Those boxes you can jump over, but the barricades one? Nah, fam. I can't do anything with those ones. Doesn't know what this is. Maybe a baseball man knows. Baseball man definitely knows. Right. jump up here, and then across over here, through this little hole here. See, this man is useful. Derecho wonders where this one is now. Baseball man must be waiting for this one to get back. And this one. This one hopes Derecho can eat soon. I don't think so. Oh. Press the switch down. And what about this way? We're somewheres. We're anywhere. At some point we are somewheres. Do not know where that somewhere is though. Let's rejoin the battle. I think that should be enough. There's a metal plate here. Take the plate. So we're collecting plates then, it would seem. And there's another one over here. Look at the plate. Well, isn't that just spectacular? We need to find some sort of order with this order. But from the looks of it, it looks like it's just a bunch of rows, and they ought to be the same numbers, aside the first number and the last one. So it's all just a bunch of 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s. So there's not much of a secret involved in there at some point, probably. Right, but we need to know what we can do now from here. If there is a way forward, that is. Or maybe up here, and then across. I was hoping that we could do something with all this, but I guess not. What about a metal plate with holes in it? Oh! Could we apply the metal plate over this one? Place a plate, and then look at plate. I see, we've got ourselves a code here. Lovely days. So we've got ourselves 6258. 6258. Things we could possibly do in other sequences and stuff like that. I think, yeah, they're above us, so we can't necessarily go there. But where can we apply this code? Ah, this keypad here. This could be the one. And what awaits? Ah, the green light. All go now. Both cylinders firing off. Oh, I thought there was going to be like an announcement there because there was a short pause. There'll be a short pause before we can recommence with these schedules and stuff like that. What on earth am I going on about? I know what I need to do, Bo, and that is to progress forward and then go down here. We should be able to go up from here. Save there. Then go up here, possibly. And then, yep. Gotta move on before. Oh, we have to go down. Goodness sakes. I thought we came from the down section, but I guess. Oh, this room's hot. Excuse me, what are you guys doing? Soon it will be my turn to feed the fires. We must keep the factory going. Oh gosh. We're putting these metal boulders into the furnace today. These are also some materials flowing into the machine as well. Even if we aren't here, the machines will make sure the fires stay going. Though it won't be as strong without us. We must feed the fire in any way possible. Some spectral corpses will work right about now. I hope I'll be able to take a break soon. My arms are going numb. And we have to make sure the fires keep burning even if there are spectres about. The fire can't go out. Whatever you do, do not let the fire go out. Georgia doesn't like this place. It feels very bad. Dad Man said not to come down this far. This one's leaving. Georgia will find Dad Man later. Oh, fine. Okay. Goodness sakes. Does it mean there's a boss here or something? Well, what is there? That is the thing that is said to be contained. Some sort of Demogorgon. Nice of you to be with us, then. Keep going, friends. How dare you poison us? 3,000 experience points gained, 1,200 credits, Taurus Orb, lovely. And what are you to do then, Gorgon? Oh, you're down. What was it? That just as a light. And your lights go off. See, we're mechanical. Alpha burning, how dare it cast a burn on us? At least you can heal yourself with acrimony lock. There we go. Removes the burning. It's dead. We should head back to Gaius's office. We should do just that. And let's see, it's no longer red in here, which is nice. And okay. The furnace is just turned off. Everything else left. Everyone else left. I'm afraid to move from my seat. Alright, you do that, man. And the Spectras, what about them? Unsure of that. Oh, the guys left. We should head back up to the office to see where Mr. Gaius is. Maybe he is one who did all of this just to try and kill the battle. That could be a definite theory along the lines of stuff like that. Go up the stairs, go through here, go to the right, see what's happening up here. Nothing is up here. What about this door here? Oh, not that door. It's this. Oh, hi. Are you okay? Georgia doesn't feel good right now. A bad thing happened. This one's heart hurts a lot. Ouch. Managing Director. What about the one in here? Are you sure you wish to enter? Absolutely. Well, hi. I hope you're having a lovely day. Mr. Gaius, you're finally here. Revere yourself! I'm sorry you had to find me in such a state. I didn't plan for this to be the way it would go about our final confrontation. A man pretending to be one of my workers came in. I thought I could trust him, but he had a gun. I let him get too close, and now... Listen to me. Take this card. It's to my office. Inside you will find everything you need to help you end this. An office card has been given to you. Thank you, Mr. Gaius. This game of warring gods is nearing its end. I can feel the world around us convulsing and shivering at its very core. I was foolish to put my faith in him after everything that happened, but I had nowhere else to turn. Everyone else succumbed, and I didn't. So he who was down in the basement was the traitor. I realise now that we weren't meant to exist in the first place. All of this was a horrible mistake. It's why you're here now. Please bring all of this suffering to an end, even if it means shutting it all off. Get it off? Please do it for me. Do this for me. For all of us. Abraham, please forgive us for what we've done to your world. This isn't going according to plan, FlareBlitzed. Something is wrong. We should check his office. Mr. Gaius! Yeah, it looks like we murdered him. You... I didn't do it. But why, Mr. Batter? What have you done? He has done nothing but try to save everyone. How could you get killed? Oh, by the Queen. I think I'm going to be... Damn it. We're too late. Vanny? When did you... It doesn't matter anymore. I see the Batter has taken care of this Guardian as well. It's too bad. We were hoping to continue our alliance with him for some time. You blank! Roland, no, stop! Unhand me! We can't just let him get away! Do you understand what he's going to do? He's going to destroy all of our work! If you keep on like this, you will burn. Do you think Gaius wants that to happen to you? You're the only one who can continue his work now, and we need your help. Do you think I care about that? Let me burn if it means I can stop him. It might be the best if I did. He was doing nothing but good for this world. He just wants to help. Who gave you the right to come in and ruin our lives? Well then, we need to leave now. You can stay at our base until you've gotten your bearings again. We'll protect you there. The warden has asked me to bring you there after this anyway. We could use your help after everything. You know how things work over there. Unlike him, we care for our own. I will make sure you will pay for what you did today. Mark my words, you will pay for this. Mr. Roland. You must think you're real tough, but we finally beat you to it. I don't know what you hope to achieve, but you better stay out of our way now. We wouldn't want you to end up like your friend on the floor. Leave this zone and don't come back. If I see you again, you're done. This will be the only warning I give you. Thanks. You think I'm threatened by you? He's dead, but something goes wrong. We need to do what he asked of us. Yes. We need to go in here and see what there is on the computer. Some kind of machine is powering the computer. There are books about medicine, machines, and ancient plant life on this bookshelf. There are books about the study of alchemy and creating life on this bookshelf. There's a drawing stacked inside of one of the books. Look at the drawing. There's a note written on the back. I wish I could have been the father you deserved, not the monster you got. I'm so sorry for everything. That's real interesting. Who is the child and who is the dad? A definite story. This bed looks like it hasn't been touched in some time. A small metal tree is on the table. Underneath the pot is a note. Remember to water it when the soil gets dry, because I know you'll forget. Margaret, so a deceased wife then of Mr. Gaius. Look at the picture. Ah, Mr. Gaius must be the fourth one. Open the drawer. Inside the drawer is an old ring and a note that says, Margaret, forgive me for what I must do. And the computer is on. Look at the computer. Life form detected. Initializing soon. Scan complete. Life form recognized. Displaying file. Final message. I have failed this world in more ways I can explain. But I have failed my friends and loved ones the most. I don't expect to be forgiven for my sins like he wanted. To the ones tasked with bringing about my death, take the card from the desk next to this computer. With it in hand, you'll be able to reach the lowest floors of this facility. Bear witness to my sins in this life, and then put an end to it all. Stop the madness that we helped unleash upon this world. Put them to rest. Then find the true me below. This is my final request to you, Gaius. Open the drawer. Under the note is a card. An administration card. Cool. So are we barred from going into the marketplace now? Oh, lights are flickering. Oh, dearie me, we're in a lot of bother because of you-know-who around here. We should take the elevator. I'm not fazed by him. I'm not going to be stopped by the likes of him and his weaklings. He's not even strong anyways. He's a coward. Right. Been a long day, but we still have to continue our research. I think we're getting close to a breakthrough. I'm sure Mr. Ronan would be happy to hear about this. You must be part of a security team if Mr. Ronan has allowed you down here with us. Just don't touch anything that looks important. I'll try not to, man. These guys are not recognized by the fact that Mr. Ronan and us are now enemies. Lovely days, you think you will make us pay? We'll wait and see. There hasn't been many batches of items being sent down as of late. The security breach up top has thrown a wrench in the machine. I used to work in weapons research, but it has been shut down for some time. A shame. I was close to a breakthrough involving hardened coal. Hardened coal. Crystal mining has become a lucrative business for us. Not only do they have healing properties, but they also boost psychic abilities as well. This is why it's so important that we continue to do research on them. They are the key to stopping the Spectre's psychic abilities. Our bottles of smoke and plastic have been nothing short of perfect lately. Perhaps this so-called plague is finally tampering off. We test batches of meat as they come in to make sure everything is safe to eat. Having multiple layers of testing ensures no one dies from impurities in our food sources. These bottles are full of smoke. Filing cabinet. Supply cabinet. Mr. Gaius trusted us! You don't know who murdered him! This poster details various types of weapons involving crystals and metal. And look, different weapons here. Various weapons on this table. Various weapons. Box of crystals and a baseball bat on this tape. We could take the baseball bat for goodness sakes! Like honestly, that would be perfect for us! There's a 4 carved into its head. This mannequin is damaged. There's a 1 carved into its upper arm and a 9 carved into its stomach. 419. From head to toe, follow a path to find the second half of the answer. Okay. So you have to follow the path. So it would be upper arm first and then the head. Because if you're going towards the upper arm, then therefore the only other path would be the lower arm. So 149 could be supply cabinet. Supply cabinet. Baseball bats on the shelf. But where could we apply this code to then? This room. Our studies have allowed us to create faster methods of growing our food sources, as well as ways to combat the threats of the world. In a few years' time, we should have the ability to fend off this plague and live our lives more comfortably. That's called adaptation. There are books about the study of spectres and ghouls on this shelf. And that. And this. We're experimenting with using ectoplasma-based energy as an alternative means of power. Paired with the research we've done on the crystals deep in the earth, we should have reliable data soon. And, oh gosh, those ghouls in there. This one reads, I hid the parts of the code on the first and second floor of the lab. Good luck finding both parts this month. Underneath the text is a small note that reads, Frank, this isn't what I meant when I said to hide the code. Please stop, Terry. Oh. What? I thought I've only got 3 numbers. We're supposed to look out for 8 numbers. What is that meant to be? What are we meant to do with all that? We can't exactly proceed onto another area of the map. Not unless we can fathom this one out first. We've got different floors here. You're already on this floor. Basement 2 then. So we should be able to find more clues down here. I didn't think about using the elevator again. I'm not going to lie. Basement 2 floor. Testing. Bloody hell. From dark to light. It's some sort of diagram of various scientific tools and equipment. And we should be able to investigate what's under here. There's a note stuck in this shelf that reads, addition of numbers in each component leads to the first half of the answer. What? There's a book about elements and how they react to chemicals on this shelf. Read a book. Plastic is one of the longest compounds found to date. Adding the chemicals together will give the first number needs for accessing crystal levels properly. Sucrose has a shape unlike the other 2 compounds listed. Added together they create the second number used for processing sugar-based food. Caffeine is the smallest compound listed, shaped like plastic. Adding the numbers of this compound will create the third process used to create coffee. Great. So we're just talking about how to make coffee then. Look at the notes. I have 0 idea. Like, honestly, they put together and then somebody's going to be like, it's so easy to understand that obviously this answer over here. Azov, Aquariga, and Arufum. However you want to pronounce that one. We used to trade goods and chemicals in Zone 3, but since the outbreak we had to make do with what we create here. We can create a lot of minerals and metals in-house, but we do miss having access to a wider selection. Soil has to come from somewhere. I wonder if decomposition has anything to do with its creation. Cow manure has been shown to be beneficial to soil grade, so perhaps other elements from the body can help it along. No, it's just manure, man. Plastic can be both a solid and a liquid. Perhaps we could turn plastic into water. Yeah, there's plastic oceans in this game. The resin from trees can be made into turpentine. It works as a solvent, but studies show it can be used as a topical ointment as well. This month's code is ridiculous. How are we supposed to work like this? The first half of it is in this room. I can't find the second half anywhere. I guess I won't be getting any work done until someone figures it out. The process of making sugar can be seen as cruel, but it's become a part of our society. We can't just stop producing it now. Besides, we are nothing but degenerates, so it isn't like we're killing innocent people. And you will be working with a new insulated material called asbestos. It doesn't burn and traps heat. I think this can be nothing but good for research. It's bad, man! Don't trust asbestos! This sign reads Ectoplasmatic Energy Generation Room. Ectoplasmic. Not plasmatic. Hi there. It wasn't until recently that we were able to reopen this series of experiments with Mr. Rowland's permission. We can't afford to close every experiment due to someone dying. Logic should always be placed above emotional distress. It's for the good of mankind. That's a bit cold, but I can understand what you mean. The research knows about the properties of ectoplasma on this table. And you, spectrals come down into this tube to be used as an energy source. A lucky subject will receive the energy, and if all goes according to plan, they will gain greater control over spiritual abilities. Isn't that just great? Can we sit in this chair then, so that we can then become one with the essences? Okay, maybe not. The sign, I've already read that. You? I'm just taking a moment to collect my thoughts. I nearly shocked myself to death and just need a moment. Please, leave me be. I'll do that. Robotic studies. Okay. It's important we get this done quickly so that more people can live life to the fullest. Imagine losing an arm or leg and being able to reproduce it easily. This is our future thanks to Mr. Gaius' sacrifices. Don't mind my partner out there. It was just a small static shock. He's too easily spooked, I see. Since the operation with Mr. Gaius was a success, we have been working on introducing replacement limbs to the general public. I'm not going to say that I killed Mr. Gaius. I think the being that we did kill, that Bruvian being was somehow connected to Mr. Gaius. So when we killed Bruvian, we also killed Mr. Gaius. These crystals make for greater nerve connectors. Their magical properties knows no bound. There are pictures of an arm and leg on this board. Oh dear. There are blue crystals on this table. And what about this? There are metal limbs and parts on this shelf. And what's inside this? 2 mute motivations. Lovely. Okay, what's over here then? The sign reads operating room. Let's see what is in operation here. Oh gosh. A spectral corpse is on this table. How do you fasten that thing down? A cut up corpse is on the table. The cleanup crew should be here soon to take away these remains. Sadly, our experiment didn't come through, but we could use these remains for other procedures later on. Okay, there are tools on the table. Computer, there are notes about the previous operation of this computer. It appears that it was unsuccessful and the subject was terminated. The cabinet's full of medical supplies. Hell yeah. There are books about anatomy and operation protocols on this shelf. And this doesn't have any description to it. We can't even go over there. Somehow the light which is above us is blocking us from going horizontally. We're getting ready to bring in another specimen. I have to make sure the tables are sterile before that happens. Exactly. You don't want them to be de-sterile, do you now? Or de-sterilized. No, you want them to be de-sterilized so that they are sterile. Sterile. Whatever works. B3! Access denied. We couldn't find a code on that floor, so I think we're going to end things off at this point in time, folks. Thank you all so much for watching, and we shall see each other in the next time of Sincere Deceit. Things have definitely taken a twist. Mr. Rowland is definitely very, very angry with us because he saw that Mr. Gaius was dead and somehow the batter is presumed to be the murderer, even though we walked in and it was somebody else that took Mr. Gaius' life. Perhaps it was the boss of that army thing in which was going about, which took away the Guardian, but he ran out, and then because of the other door being locked, he waited for the batter to go into the managing office so that then he can literally just catch the batter on the act, even though the batter didn't do anything. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next time with Sincere Deceit. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.